Ooh. Hey y'all, it's Ashley, and in today's video I'm doing something kind of fun. And what am I doing in today's video? Which one am I gonna put out? I've got so many. So in today's video I am going to be sharing my experiences with this sketchbook. Let me pull it out. So I have here the Watercolor Sketchbook by Canson, and I'm doing a little review over it. I am just sharing, how the paper reacts to, different stuff. And I'm also doing a painting, which I didn't finish. And I'll be sharing my kind of like the things that I liked about it. And alright y'all, it's Ashley, and today we are doing a product review of this Canson Watercolor Sketchbook. I have dabbled a bit with the Canson stuff, but I thought it would be fun to do a video showing exactly how some of these products lay on the paper, and it might even bring inspiration to some of y'all. So I went out, and Michael's was doing their sale of buy one get one free, and so I went out and I got the Watercolor Sketchbook as well as the Mixed Media Sketchbook, and so I got both of these for like $11, which is really great. So you expect this video to come out soon for this one. So anyways, we should just get started. So this paper is, it's the Canson watercolor. It's the 7x10 because I really like that size. This is a good size. It's 140-pound paper, 300 grams, and 30 sheets of paper. Now you can see it does have some texture to it. So this is, it is, made for watercolor, and the pages are quite thick, obviously, because it's, 140 pound. And so I just thought it'd be fun to do some swatches of watercolor, even some pen and pencil, to really see how this product works or lays, for different products. I played with this one a bit, but it's nice to see how the product lays. Compared to the fancier stuff. So I'm just going to do some swatches. The palette that I'm using is one that I put together myself. I do have some videos out there about my different watercolor palettes, so you can check those out. Though I think I updated this one recently. I added some pinks. Ooh, I love this color. Color's gorgeous. As well as this one. I love this color. I'm not the hugest fan of this Potter's Pink. I got the Daniel Smith one in here, and it's not my favorite. Though if you have any recommendations for Potter's Pink in the brand out there, let me know. Got our M. Graham Ultramarine. The colors in this palette haven't changed that much. I think I just added, I took out some colors and added those 3 pinks. So I do really like some of these sketchbooks for swatching like this, because it does really work for trying to see what the color looks like if you're mixing. I said that in my other video for the Canson one, or for the other Canson one. I think the poundage on that paper was more than this one. And I think that's why I got it when I did. Oh, and the brushes I'm using here are, right now I'm using the Princeton Velvet Touch in the half of an inch. It's the wash one. Seems like if you use a bunch of pigment, it takes a while to dry. As you can see here, the yellow one is completely dried. This Davies gray is always really light, but it works. We like it a lot. And then we got this. I think this is a neutral tint. Could be Payne's gray. I always get those two mixed up. Okay, so I've put down the pigment. I could do a little drawing for y'all to see how it works. We'll do that in a bit. So let's see. Let's take out some of these pencils. Got a 2B. 2B. To be or not to be? That's the question. Let's see. These are some color erase colors. Could do those. See how those lay. Sometimes it's really nice to see the texture of the paper come through. So I do really like the pigment payoff with the colors here. They look really nice and vibrant. So that's a plus. So the colors look, you know, vibrant. And that's good. We like that. This is a 2B. Looks nice. Let's see, here's a 5B. Testing this stuff out is fun. Let's see, this is another 5B. Here's a Prisma color. This is an ebony pencil. I really like doing drawings with an ebony. So what's great about some sketchbooks is that I'm testing these colors or these types of materials, because even though this is for watercolor, you can still use other material with it, and it seems to be working up quite nicely if you like that texture there. I see all those beautiful sketchbooks on Pinterest of the ink drawings, and they just look absolutely stunning, and I'm always looking for like what kind of sketchbook they're using, because I'm always so intrigued. Okay, so this one is an 8B. Obviously, you're going to see the texture of the paper come through. So, let's see, let's do some, got an ink pen here. Let's just roll that out. That looks pretty good. Let's see, what else do I want to use? Oops, I got this ink. I think this one's dying on me. I think I need to get another one. seems to be working really nicely. Yeah, I really like the color on here. It looks really nice. Okay, I got some ink we can use. See how it maybe bleeds through the paper or not. So I've got some, this Bombay Cherry Red, and I've got the violet here. Let me grab a pen. Or what if I just do a drop of that? Oops, oh no, got some on my computer. Ew no. Ew no. Y'all, I am so dramatic, I'm sorry. These are some new colors that I got recently. Oops. So lovely. Oh, I love it. I love it a lot. And I'm just using a calligraphy pen that I got in Italy. So it's just a regular pen. It has a crack in it. Just so annoying. But anyways. See, let's get some markers out. Where are my markers? To test all materials. So I have these Tomboy, Tombow. They're alcohol. Y'all, I can't talk. You know, there's the Tomboy ones, the alcohol based. So we're just gonna see how they lay. Man, my computer is being loud. Now we've got our Copic pens and brushes. And it seemed to be laying all right. Some of them are drying out, sadly. this one is. Oh, yep, this one's completely dried out. Let's do a dark color, see how this lays. I'm going to let this dry and then we're going to come back to it and see how it looks. Alright y'all, it's the next day and I thought I would show you how the how everything lay, you know, on the watercolor paper. Now, let's see, some of these look good. And then we've got, you know, a little dollops of ink and things. And the next page is actually, I'm kind of not shocked, but I'm pleasantly surprised about the look of this page. Let me show you. I don't know why I'm so surprised that nothing bled through. I mean, you can kind of see just a little bit the imprint of the swatches, which is in the other Canson sketchbook. You can definitely tell that you did, you know, swatches on that. But this one looks really good. And so you can use this for sketchbooks. You can use it for these type of things and it won't bleed through. I was actually pretty shocked about the ink part because you don't even see the ink on this side. So, I mean, the watercolor, I kind of had an idea that you would have a little ball up there, but and then some of the pieces of the watercolor actually look good, except some of them, but it could have been my mistake because you know, I'm still a newbie at this, at laying colors and stuff, but yeah, I think it came out really good. So this next segment of the video, I'm going to use the back side of this page, and I'm going to do a drawing or a painting for y'all. So let's get started. Alright, we're starting the painting process. Now right now, obviously, I'm just doing the drawing. But I do want to talk about the paper just a bit. Even though I've already talked about the paper, I just want to clarify some things. That I think this paper is great for anyone, regardless of your expertise. I feel like anyone could use this paper, but I've already mentioned this a few times, but I do recommend maybe using this paper for practicing your sketching and your color mixing and things like that, because I feel like that's very important as an artist, and I feel like once you do gain those skills of mixing colors and, you know, placing them on the paper and things like that, I feel like everything kind of aligns. I know with me, when I finally figured out how to mix colors, you know, my oil paints, I do feel like it helped, as well as it kind of went into my watercolor mixing as well. But anyways, I just wanted to put that little spiel in there. And yeah, I'm about to start this painting. And what's kind of funny about this painting is I was going to do it over a course of a couple days because I was really into my botanical. I'm still into my botanical, you know, flowers and things. But what's really funny is it was left abandoned. Like, I just didn't finish it. And honestly, that is okay. You know, not everything needs to be finished. And I think one of the things that I've been trying to deal with on my own is not everything has to be put towards selling. And that's what I've been really struggling with this past year is I've been trying to put stuff out that I can sell. And when I was in school, gosh, I talk about this a lot and I'm sorry. If y'all don't like it, I'm sorry. But oh, I lost my train of thought. But I do believe that when I was in school, I wasn't really worried about making this, my living. I was just going through the days trying to, get through, not trying to get through class, but because I actually really enjoyed my time at my school and I really enjoyed learning. And so I think that's why it didn't feel like, oh, I gotta go to class today. It was more of like, oh, I'm so excited. But, oops, I lost my train of thought again. Y'all, it's a Friday. Anyways, yeah, and so I wasn't really thinking about, using this. I was just painting for fun, because it was for school or because I was feeling inspired. And so that is something I'm going to be working on this year is, I don't have to paint just to sell it, and it is my goal, to become an artist. I am an artist, but to become, financially stable over my art. And that is definitely going to take some time. But yeah, I've talked about that a lot too, about how you should definitely figure out if you're going to go full time to make sure you have some kind of part-time job to help you get you through. I always talk about this, and I'm sorry if it's annoying, but I just feel like it's important because, I'm going through this, and I want to, share what I'm going through and share what I'm doing, and so other people can hopefully not be, in the situation that I am, jobless and still working through my YouTube. But I do hope, obviously, that I'll get there sometime, with my art and things. And I know it'll happen. It'll take time. And I know it'll probably take more than a year, which has already been a year, but yeah, I'm trying. And I think that's important. So anyways, I'll just let y'all get back to the video. I'm gonna work on this for a bit and then I'll close out the video. So yeah. Before I forget, I do want to mention that I was in no means asked to talk about this product of, the Canson watercolor paper. I wanted to make this video for y'all to share how this paper reacts to watercolor and, to share my expertise and to help y'all choose the best products for you to use. So y'all, I'm letting this dry a bit before I continue, and it's been drying for a bit, but I do want to mention that about the paper is I actually like it. Like, it's not terribly terrible. And I say it like that because some of the Canson's watercolor paper isn't really the best. I'm not really rating this on anything. I'm just kind of like rating it how it looks and how it's working up. And at first I was a little hesitant about it, but I would say this is a pretty good sketchbook. I'm not done with the drawing, obviously, but I do feel pretty confident in the ability of the paper. Though, I think I think having like this kind of sketchbook, this is the watercolor from Canson. I think this is a great spot to start when you're doing watercolor. And I think getting maybe, this is for, you know, maybe like practice, or you're practicing, and then you can get like the good paper for when you want to do special drawings and things. I think that's a good idea. I also recommend getting those, can't see my hands, so those sheets. I think I got one from Hobby Lobby once, and I think it was like $5. But you can get those and cut them up, like the Arches. I recommend the cold press from Arches. I really like that paper, or their paper. But I recommend cutting it up and using it for practice pieces as well, because I've done that before, or I had some pieces like that. Yeah, let me show you. So like I've cut some of these up, and you can totally tell, like the other side I did some swatches. I think this is Arches. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. But I did some color swatching, and then I did a little bee. And then here, this is I think printing paper. And I did a little drawing on here. But yeah, this one's the Arches. And it's really nice. You can just cut up some pieces and do some drawings and things. So yeah, I recommend doing that. So overall, I do really enjoy this paper. I feel like multiple layers work great when you're trying to do something realistic. And if you finish it, unlike me who did not finish this, but I do believe that this sketchbook is great for beginners, great for professionals, great for anyone who wants to use it. I haven't tried to scan art from it yet, so I can't really say how good the paper would look online. But I do recommend it for swatching. I've already said that, but swatching is awesome. And this paper holds up pretty good. And I think that is it. Let's move on to my closing remarks. Anyways, I might just scratch all that. I don't know. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope that you'll give Canson a try. I do want to say this is not sponsored at all. I bought these with my own money because I thought it would be fun to just try out some Canson paper for y'all. I'm no means an expert at watercolor. I am an expert. I would say I'm an expert at oil painting. But I do believe that this paper is great for a watercolorist. There is some problems with it, but I feel like it's great for a beginner and great, for swatching. I feel like, I'm going to keep saying this, swatching is absolutely amazing. I love swatching, and, just mixing those colors and figuring out what works for you is just, and plus it's fun. And I think that's all I have to say. So I just want to thank y'all for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And, if you have a favorite sketchbook, let me know down below. Or if you're just watching, because you like me and my art and like the process, just let me know down below. Yeah. Have a great rest of your day. And I'm going to get back to my water and my painting here. in my knitting. I like to knit. Yeah, and I'm going to procrastinate some of my paintings because they're not bringing me joy. I'm looking at the Great Hyacinth painting because it's not bringing me joy, and I just want to throw it out the window. Now my crazy's coming in. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I just want to thank y'all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I already said that. But anyways, okay, bye.